Battery.
Full charge.
Signal.
Strong and broadcasting.
Compass.
Set for adventure.
All right, let's journey on.
It's great to see you all again. This is Journey On, and my name is Andy. I'm very glad that you're here. In our episode today, we're going to be traveling to Burrowick to follow the knights on an adventure out on the open ocean. We're going to meet the real Dragons of Burrowick, and Tommy Tinkersmith has another item to create with us today. So our knights, after escaping the Underland, they're picked up by the realm's only seafaring pirate frog, Captain Flibius. They find themselves with a need to fill a lot of time. Have you ever found yourself with a lot of time to fill and you're not sure what to do? Sometimes it's hard not to be bored, isn't it? Well, our knights have to find ways to keep themselves busy while they're waiting. See if you can remember all the ways they work to stay busy. And to do that, we're going to gather some magic. So let's get those magic formula pieces out there. Favorite colors: green, red, blue, pink. Let's go with blue. We haven't done blue yet, so we're going to go blue. Next, we're going to find your favorite. It's a little cool out this week, so let's do fall foods. Your favorite fall foods: pumpkin pie, turkey, chili. Let's go with chili. I love a good chili. So blue, chili, and then we need a favorite flying animal. What's your favorite flying animal? All right, eagles. Okay, bugs. That's really interesting. Let's do bugs. All right, so we are going to have our magic formula is going to be blue, chili, and bugs. Blue, chili, bugs. Blue, chili, bugs. Blue, chili, bugs. Okay, so let's get that magic collection ready. We're going to get our collectors, and we're going to gather from in front of us. We're going to gather from above us, and from below us, and from the side, and from the other side, and we're going to hold it tight. And then we're going to whisper that magic formula into our hands. Blue, chili, bugs.
Tin Pan Nights. Tin Pan Nights. Around and hear the tale of the Tin Pan Nights. They shall prevail with their wit, their strength, their luck and skill. For every adventure is such a thrill. There's Jules with their quick feet boots running around. Harper's helmet keeps their movement unbound. Their ladder can leap with their cape so high. Whose backpack always has something that applies. Tin Pan Nights, Tin Pan Nights, Tin Pan, Tin Pan, Tin Pan Nights.
The next piece of our story was filmed at the George Daly Youth Theater and is meant to be acted out, so please stand up and journey on with us. Welcome to the Burnt Sienna. We'll get you all home and safe and sound. No worries at all. Here you see the main deck. This is where most of the action takes place, and if we head down the stairs, you'll be able to get to the lower levels. Here's the captain's quarters. We've got a library at your disposal, a piano if you want to play, and the comfiest chairs on the ship. This is the mess hall and the crew quarters. Lots of games happen here, and back there's the kitchen, where some of the most advanced technology is on the ship. Now, it's going to take a few weeks to get you home. Sometimes the safest routes require patience, so you'll need to keep yourself busy in the meantime. This is my first mate, Pen Pal. She's got the keenest eyes of the Burrowick Ocean.
Nice to meet you.
Sparkles, will you play hide and seek with me?
Yeah.
Yay! I'm going to the library. Wait for me. Wait for me. I'm coming too. If it's gonna take weeks, I've got to speed things up. I'm going to design a flying machine.
Nevada got to work on a epic game of hide and seek, while Jules and Harper went down to the captain's quarters and started pouring through loads of old books. Meanwhile, on the deck of the ship, Lou got to work designing their flying machine. Having the knights on board has really brightened up the crew. Nevada has out-hid the rest of the crew in some truly masterful games of hide and seek. Lou was a brilliant mind, but before they could create the flying machine, they had to make a companion, Captain Chicken. As far as I can tell, Captain Chicken's a calculator of some kind, helping Lou get the math right on the flying machine. Jules and Harper have been reading through the entire library, learning everything they can about the history of the realm of Burrowick.
Look at this old thing. Every time I blow dust off of it, it's still dusty. The Book of Lost Tales, Volume 1. Ancient Burrowick. You didn't see me. And by us, we didn't see anything. Look at this submarine. It looks like a clock shark.
As the weeks went on, Lou finally finished the flying machine with Captain Chicken and was excited to show it off.
We're done. Captain Chicken and I finished the flying machine.
Harper went down to get Nevada and phased through their hiding place.
Come see Lou's flying machine. I'm hiding. I'm gonna get the ship's record for hide and seek. Here I come. Let's check the treasure chamber.
Sparkles checked the chamber and left abruptly, leaving the trap door open.
He's already looked here. He won't go back. Let's hide there. What's a really fun machine?
None of the knights knew that the tilting discs in the middle of the Burnt Sienna's treasure room were actually called a whirl-a-mist, and that they had the power of 1,000 tin can teleporters. But all of the knights knew that after accidentally hitting the on button, the mist had dumped them out in the middle of the Burrowick Ocean. They were just getting used to the idea when out of the depths of the ocean, a clockwork submarine surfaced. At first, its outsides looked like the insides of a grandfather clock, all clicking and turning wheels with sharp teeth, but the sub rose out of the water and the knight saw that gears formed a mix of a large mechanical shark with legs and a mechanical octopus. A giant fin unfolded from its back. The knights stood shocked as the machine turned towards the Burnt Sienna. It started to pick up speed, like it was going to ram the side of the ship. Lou tried to communicate.
Listen, we just appeared here. We aren't gonna hurt you, but by any chance, could you help us?
I've seen that machine before. It's made by coyotes. Hasn't Coyote Creek? Maybe. All I remember is coyotes.
Harper decided to use their speed to get close to the ship, but as they approached the fog surrounding the submarine, they immediately disappeared.
He must have tripped.
All right, punch it.
As they piloted the flying machine closer, Nevada jumped out into the mist.
We've got to go after them.
I'm leaving a tin can teleporter so we can get back.
Hold on to me. My boots of quick speed will slow us down.
All the knights, having jumped into the mist, found themselves in a white void, confusing, not knowing where they are, and they couldn't see anything else until they ran into each other. At that moment, like someone hit a light switch, the white space quickly plunged the knights into darkness. It was so dark they couldn't see their fingers in front of their noses. Nothing they could do gave light to the space. No torches, no sunspots, nothing.
In the fog? Where's the water? The submarine? The ship?
Remember that the underlined officers used the fog to teleport us out of the city?
And this machine was big enough to teleport the entire ship out of the ocean.
Then, just as suddenly, the black space was illuminated with a sea of red eyes all staring at the knights. The hair stood up on the back of their necks, and all the knights were uncomfortable and a little bit scared. "We see you now." The knights breathed in big gulps of water. They were back out at sea. Nothing was around them.
No injuries.
No submarine.
No fog. No ship. The Burnt Sienna's gone. Knights, we're on our own.
My dearest friend, I hope this letter finds you in good health. Recently, I've heard rumors that you eat your food with utensils and like forks and knives and spoons and forks. I don't understand why you complicate eating with these tools. Why bother? It's so much easier to just use your hands. Sincerely, your friend. P.S. I hope to meet up with you again soon. Just don't bring any forks.
Some dragons, like this troll dragon, prefer to be close to the ground instead of high up. Here we see this troll dragon string wrangling, an attempt to attack and or eat the string.
Oh, hi friends. It's your proud Tommy Tinkersmith here in the land to make something. And guys, I gotta tell you, I'm bored. Really bored. Now you might ask, why are you bored, Tommy? And I'll tell you why. You see, I've got all my projects done. I've even cleaned up my shop. And I've got all my bits in baskets and all me bobs in bins, all put away. I don't have anything to do but just hang out with Mel and the cat and be bored. Bored, bored, bored. You know what me mom used to say? Boredom is really just mental laziness. Now I don't want to be called mentally lazy. Do you? Do you? Do you? No? Well, then we should come up with something to do around here. The best way to find something to do is to be creative. I've got an idea. What if we made a magic wand so that we could tame our house dragons? Ha ha! Good idea! That shall be today's project. How to train your house dragon. Let's start creating. For this project, you will need a stick, some ribbon, a pair of scissors, some craft supplies like pom-poms, pipe cleaners, and feathers, 2 googly eyes, a paper clip, a jingle bell, tape, and a low-temp glue gun. The first thing you need is a good stick. Give it a try, make sure it'll make a perfect wand. Now you're gonna cut a little bit of ribbon, just enough to keep your fingers and your stick away from the sharp teeth of that house dragon. Tie a knot on the end of the stick. Make it a double. And there you go. Now snip off about 3 inches of tape, and you're gonna cover up that knot and anything sharp on the end of the stick, and you're gonna go roundy, roundy, roundy. That's finished for the wand. Now we've got to make the lure, the thing that'll get our house dragon's attention. Now we're gonna find a nice, large, bright colored pom-pom, like this green one here. Careful. And we're gonna get a pipe cleaner and some of those fancy feathers, and we're gonna make something irresistible to a house dragon. 2 eyes will make it look cute and also give it a rattling sound. And now guys, don't forget Tommy Tinkersmith's safety tip to use a low temp glue gun, because they won't burn you so bad. And always have a big person around keeping an eye on you while you're using it. But those really high temp ones, they'll burn you bad. So be careful. Low temp. Ha ha. To make our lure, we are going to glue the pom-pom to the paper clip. And to do that, I use a clothespin to make sure my fingers are away from the hot glue. I'm going to twist up this pipe cleaner, and I'm going to add it to my palm. Just like so. It's coming together. Careful. Now I'm going to put that really bright pink feather on there, sticking out, so that when I wiggle the lure, it'll be all wiggly. And then carefully stick the eyes on each side of the palm to make it look like a little bird or a little fish or something. It's so cute. My house dragons are gonna love it. If you really want to drive a dragon crazy, you need to find a jingle bell. You might find them in your Christmas stuff. Oh, a dragon just can't resist that sound. I'm gonna stick it on my pipe cleaner and twist it on really good so it doesn't get lost. That way when I jiggle this lure, it'll make a little jingle sound, and those dragons will come a-running. The final step is to tie our lure carefully on that big paper clip 2 or 3 times, make a square knot so that it won't come off. There we go, nice and tight. Let's go give it a try. Alright guys, Merlin and I have found a perfect spot to try to tame a house dragon. Let's see if this little bug of magic wand of house dragon taming works. I've already got one lured in here. Let's put it out here. See if it attracts anybody. Here she comes, there's a big one. Look at that. She's getting really excited about it. This looks like hours of fun. I already got her to roll over. This is exciting. Hey guys, I'm gonna stay here and play with me house dragon, see if I can get him to do more tricks. You guys, I just thank you so much for coming to the land to make something. I just want you all to remember, keep creating. And now back to your realm. Ha ha!
Well, and we're just about at the end of our time today. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. Thank you to Tommy Tinkersmith for helping create something for our dragons so we don't get bored. Thanks to our Tin Pan Knights for sharing their adventure with us. Well, were you able to count all the ways in which our knights kept busy while out on the ship? Yeah, okay, yeah, Lou, she built a flying machine. There was an epic game of hide and seek, maybe the ship's record. Yeah, and there was some reading that was done. You know, when I'm bored, I like to do some doodling. I like to draw things out. It's a really good way for me to just stay focused and decide what is going to happen next. Or what are the ways that you keep busy when you need to keep busy? You know, we would love to see them. Feel free to take a picture or take a video and email them to us at youth@georgedaily.org. We'd love to see all the ways that you keep yourself busy. And with that, I think it's time to get off on the next adventure. So thank you very much. We'll see you next time, and until then, journey on.